at right now?
Well, I live in Taiwan, and I've been staying in Taiwan for like I don't know since when I'm born. I don't. Well, the time when I went out of this country is when I went visiting Japan.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Have we met before?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Elise, and I'm from the United States. So
Mhm.
know you are from Taiwan. What's your name?
My name is Johan. Nice to meet you.
Nice. Oh, you sent me an Ingo article?
Yes, it's an angry article.
Okay, cool. I like
Mhm.
Ingo articles a lot. Do you want to read this one together?
Well, I'll read it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sounds good to me.
So
So,
basically, it's talking about the climate change and everything. Like, yeah.
all
Uh,
right.
like right now, scientists are talking about climate changes and such that the North and South and North Pole will disappear
Mm-hmm.
in 10 years of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, how does that make you feel? What animals are you most upset about possibly going into extinction?
Well, most animals and even the human race, because
Hmm.
it and I worry a lot because if the North and South Pole disappears, the sea level will rise, and
Hmm.
Elon, where I live now, will be covered with water.
Ah, okay. And so, yeah, I imagine most of Taiwan in that case would be kind of covered in water, or most
Yeah.
island nations.
Yeah.
Hmm. So here we've got France bans short flights to tackle climate change. So let's read the article and then discuss kind of how we feel about it and if we think that it's a good idea or if we think it's going to help out.
Right.
All right. Um, Also, it's up on the page with me if you want to read it from here, whatever you want to do.
All right. I have it over here. So yeah,
Okay, no worries.
it's okay if you
Whenever you're
share.
ready.
All right. France bans short flights to tackle climate change. France has banned short domestic flights in order to reduce carbon dioxide emissions.
Mm-hmm.
Under the ban, which became law in May 23rd, flights cannot be taken for journeys that can be made in less than 2.5 hours by train. The new law also says trains must be frequent and timely enough that passengers who would otherwise travel by plane can make a return trip the same day after spending 8 hours at the destination. Clement, use. I don't know.
Good enough. Yeah, you could just say Clement B.
All right. France's transport minister said the ban was essential for reducing its emission
Emissions.
emissions. He asked, "How can we justify the use of planes between the big cities where benefits from regular, fast, and efficient connections by trains?" However, the ban affects not only three routes between Paris, Orly Airport, and other cities of Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Nantes and Lyon. Interconnecting flights are not affected by new law. These three routes are represent just 3% of France's domestic flight emissions and 0.3% of emissions produced by flights taken off from mainland France.
Mm-hmm.
French President Emmanuel, I don't know,
Emmanuel Macron.
Emmanuel Macron yeah, has been
Mhm.
critici- criticized for weakening an
Good job.
original proposal to ban flights where the train journey would take less than 4 hours. This was reduced to 2.5 hours after opposition from some French regions and the aviation aviation industry.
Aviation.
Aviation industry. Mm.
Aviation is like the flight or airplane industry.
I just kind of forgot where I was. All right. Speaking to CNN, Joe Dardine. I don't know. Who
Mhm.
cares? Of the champagne group, transport and environment said the flight ban was a symbolic move that would have very little impact on reducing emissions. However, Sarah who cares, of Greenpeace France told Euro News that the ban was going in the right direction, but added, "We must go even further." France plans to review the ban in 3 years and may ban for more routes at that time. Champagne groups have also said the
Campaign.
ban, yeah, champagne. I don't know who, yeah,
Oh, it's, campaign groups. A campaign is like people who protest for something, kind
yeah.
of.
Campaign groups have also said the ban could be significant if other European countries followed France's example.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on France's ban of short domestic flights?
Hmm. So I don't know of the difference in trains and planes. I mean, planes can go like twice as fast as trains, but yeah, I have never traveled through main island uh, with planes.
Mhm.
It's probably Taiwan's too small.
Ah,
Like
okay, so
we drive cars on a highway that goes like all around Taiwan. You have different routes that go to different places, and you
mhm.
don't need trains sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes it's faster with trains, but sometimes it's better with cars.
So I know Taipei is like at the top of Taiwan. Is there a city with an airport near the bottom or middle of Taiwan?
Middle
Mhm.
is all. It's like a mountain. It's all mountain, and I don't think there's an airport in the middle. But bottom, I don't know. 恒春有吗? Hunchun doesn't have. All right. The bottom of Taiwan. No, it doesn't have.
Okay, so there's only one airport in Taiwan.
There's. You're only talking about the top, middle, and bottom. You didn't
No,
talk about the east side and west side.
we have
Ah, okay.
offshore island,
Off.
Tongfu.
We have offshores like islands, and they
Okay.
have airports. You
Gotcha.
can go there by plane or boats. It's two ways.
Mhm. And
Definitely no
so
cars. No cars can be a submarine. So yeah, not now.
okay, not yet.
Not yet. Like the human race is still evolving.
Mhm.
But we're not that fast. We are definitely not that fast.
Mhm. And so do you think that, it is a good idea for France to make these bans? Do you think that they are helping with their carbon emissions?
Yeah, sure. They're definitely helping Taiwan. I mean, they just found a short hack to stop climate change for a bit, but it will still go on. So I
Mhm.
don't know if that's the right thing. I mean, people will take planes because they're faster and they don't want to like miss any meetings, important conferences, or any special events. So they take planes. But now planes it's not available for short distances. They have to take trains. But maybe trains are faster because I don't want to get in line. I have bad
Yeah.
experiences with airports because I was in Japan. It was a cold night. I just arrived at Japan and it was freezing, and there's just a long line of people over there. And when you
Oh,
think you're very close, no, you still have
there's
to go
one more corner.
one more corner. When you think
Mhm.
you are there, no, they lure you away. And, it's that way. It's that way. Oh wait, why are people go? No, you just have to go the other way, and finally you're there. Yeah, it's a long way, and the airport in Japan is just huge. It's,
Mhm.
it's huge. Like
Yeah.
this is a globe, and this table will be the airport. It's
It's
like that.
huge. Yeah.
I was like, no, no, no. It's a bit like SCP-3008. It's like the infinite IKEA store. It's just
I've
infinite.
never heard of the Infinite IKEA store, but it sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah. Oh, like 3008. People made it into games. Like I remember Roblox games have those and
Hmm,
others. And yeah, this is just basically another type.
let me see. All right, I'm pulling
It's the
this up.
infinite IKEA store. You have to use items and props in the IKEA store to make your base, so that
Okay.
the employees, well, they're like monsters employees. They can't like kill you or anything.
Okay, so it's like a kind of like a zombie apocalypse type deal.
Survival though. I'm
Survival.
warning.
Okay.
I'm warning. They're like not. They're like working. They don't have faces. That's the part where they kind of scare me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Oh man, I
so
love that game.
it looks really good, and the plot I think is very funny and creative.
Yeah. So at night it's a bit like weird. Like I first night I like when I start playing the game, I was like, no, I don't need a base. I just need a lamp. I just need a
Hmm.
lamp. I just need to run around and hit those employees. I was like, yeah, yeah, come here, try me. It's like it's past curfew. Yeah, I know. It's the infinite IKEA store. Where's the exit? Just tell me and I will leave.
And
No,
then, do you watch scary movies at night, or is that too intense as well?
I don't really watch scary movies though.
Fair.
Yeah.
Just some scary video games from time to time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like Doors is another good one. Like uh
Oh, I don't play video games very much. I do like scary movies, but I don't like video games.
it's actually fun to watch people like play this game and then scream. It's
Hmm.
just fun.
Nice. And do you agree that the French ban is going in the right direction?
Because yeah. I do
Yeah.
think they're going in the right direction. I mean, still, trains, yeah, most of them are electric, but where does the electricity come?
Hmm. So there's still a problem with how the trains run, you feel like?
Yes. And
Yeah.
it's like the whole route. It's like it's a tree. Come out, but where does the roots land?
Hmm.
Like
Uh,
uh, trains or cars, they use electricity. And where does the electricity come? Oh yeah, I know. From the solar panels and the thing. Yeah, but where
hmm.
does that come from? How did they make it?
Hmm.
There isn't like well before that it's still coal. You still burn fuel to generate and make electricity and things.
Yeah,
And
there's still probably non-renewable energy sources involved.
yeah,
Hmm.
so that's still the root,
Hmm.
and we can't humans, can't really stop it.
Yeah. And how often do you think travel between city? Oh, how often do you travel between different cities in Taiwan?
Oh, I can answer two questions. I go like I live in Yilan, and my grandma lives in Taipei.
Hmm.
It's like 55 kilometers away. Wait,
Hmm.
55.61. Yeah, it's about that type long.
Good for you for memorizing the full number.
Yeah, and you have to. Yeah, so my dad drives a car.
Hmm.
I sit next to him. I was like,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm just gonna chew on some gums. Let me just be your lookout. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Yeah, you got to have your snacks, be the lookout.
yeah. Doritos, ch- chips, and then some cola. And my dad's got his energy drinks.
And how long does it take you to, travel that way to your grandma's?
1 hour. Well,
Oh, okay.
maybe it's like I don't know. Sometimes it's shorter if there's literally no traffic. Well, I remember last time we broke the record. Uh, it was 3 hours, 4 hours.
Nice.
No, I'm sure it's 5 hours. I'm sure because the whole highway turned into a parking lot.
Oh, so it was just stop and go traffic?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
stopped. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been to France or have you been to Europe?
No, I have never been to Europe. I
Just
plan to go to America though, and
oh, okay. What part?
America, maybe New York first.
Cool. Yeah, I'm from North Carolina, but one of my best friends lives in New York, so I've visited her before.
Oh,
hmm What fascinates you about New York?
mm, well, well, I, well, I fast. Well, wait, what's that? Oh yeah, the Statue of Liberty. Yeah,
Okay.
yep, yep.
The Statue of Liberty was actually a gift that the French gave to America.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
made out of copper, and it's full of sea stuff. It's full of sea stuff.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually very dirty. It's kind of yeah. My brain is struggling over here because I just have
You're all good. Is
yeah.
it what time is it for you?
It's 9:17 p.m.
Oh, okay. Are you feeling a little tired? What time do you normally go to bed?
10.
Yeah, so you're getting kind of close to your bedtime.
Yeah. So after this class, it's only half an hour for me to get things done and then go to bed.
hmm Why do you have the ring light behind you? Do you like to film videos or take some selfies?
Yeah, I don't take selfies, but I do record some videos.
For
Play
what?
video games.
Okay, so videos of you playing video games?
Yeah, and that not ring lights. Yeah. So when I usually practice the speech competitions, and I
Oh,
have
cool.
online classes here. So yeah,
hmm
kind of these speeches and put that ring light over here, and kind of like
Have you
write some
ever done a spelling bee?
spelling bee. Yeah. I don't know if that's kind. Like we have vocabulary quizzes and oh yeah, that's what they call spelling bees. You translate Chinese into English and English into Chinese and spell them. And yeah, I think that's what they call spelling bees. I just don't know what is the real spelling bee. I've never seen one.
For America and American kids, a spelling bee is where they give you a definition of they say the word, they'll give you the definition, and then you have to spell it.
Wow.
Yeah. So I remember I was in a spelling bee and I got in third place, and the person who lost behind me, uh, this was their word and their definition. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
ready.
The word is rain, and it is what a king does for a period of time.
King does work. Rain.
And the word is rain. So how do you spell that version of rain?
Rane. Is that what it's called? Is it? No, 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 no.
hmm
It can't be.
It's a different spelling. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It tricked them. That's why I remembered it for all these years.
I don't know.
Okay,
Well, when I
so
first thought of it, it was like Rane, but no, no, it's not gonna be.
it's gonna be Reign.
Reign.
hmm So here we have reign, Reign. It's a verb, and it's to hold the royal office and rule as a king or as a queen.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what like the American spelling bee is. But so for you, it would be translating from Mandarin to English.
Yes, and it's a writing test. I just
Oh, okay.
I just don't know how they made English into a exam.
Yeah,
It, they're a genius. My God, how did I change it into?
yeah.
So,
And if you could change anything about the transportation in Taiwan, what would you change?
I don't know. I think it's mostly good.
Okay.
I'm a little bit concerned about high speed trains from
Okay.
the
Do you have
West
them?
Coast. Like the West Coast has like the high speed trains. They have the
hmm
trains and then the high speed trains. Like they go from the uh north uh west coast to the
hmm
southwest coast
hmm
of Taiwan, and they might go like the top is in Taipei, so they
Mhm.
might go from Taipei to Elon. They might extend it to Elon.
Mhm.
Well,
Is Elon a coastal city
mm, I think so. Yeah.
or is it a mountainous city?
It's close to the beach. Yep. And
Okay.
that's why I'm concerned. That's why I'm concerned about like climate changes and oh yeah, global warming. Cause yeah, I want the North and South Pole to last longer, so Elon can last longer too. So that
Yeah.
Taiwan can last longer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, and so, if you got to say anything to lawmakers about climate change, what do you think you would want to say to them?
I think somehow humans are dumb. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Then you drop the mic and leave the stage.
Yeah.
um, and has your government recently taken any steps to make transport greener?
Hmm. I think they added some more charging stations for electric cars because we have hybrid cars and fully electric cars, and then fuel cars. Uh, Hybrids are the most common, I guess. The new Sienna is a hybrid. Toyota's companies make mostly hybrid cars. No,
Mm-hmm.
not like Tesla. Tesla makes a lot of electric cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Elon
kind of
Musk
car do you
makes
think you would want?
maybe a fully electric car, but I just don't know. I just don't want to get stuck in traffic and my electric, yeah, the battery runs out and I have to push the car all the way from Yulon to Taipei. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, no
Yeah, I
way.
know.
No way. No way. I'm gonna do that. No, no.
How do you feel
It's
about taking the high-speed train? Do you think that they're cool, or how do you feel about them? I've never taken
took
one.
it before when I was pretty young,
Mhm.
5 or 6 years old.
Mhm.
That was like 6 years ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. I, I don't really remember it much. It's pretty cool though.
Nice.
That's when I still don't know about high speed trains.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
so are you in school right now, or are you off on your summer break yet?
I'm still in school. I'll graduate in like 2 weeks. Two
Mhm.
weeks time.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited and pretty nervous and pretty sad.
Nice. Why are you a little sad? Are you going to move on to a different school next year?
Yeah, everyone's going to a different school. Well, one of the well students, my classmates, uh, is going to the same school and
Mhm.
asked me, and he's really like everyone loves him, and like yeah, and
Okay, so you're going with one of your friends or someone that you really like to your new
my
school?
friends, and yeah, one of my friends.
Nice.
Mhm.
And what do you think about the new school? Is it close to your house? Do you think it's a good school? Are you excited? How do you feel about it?
My dad works there. He
Oh,
teaches
cool.
there. Yeah,
Are you going to be in his class?
yeah, I think so.
Okay, nice.
I hope I'll see him a lot of times.
Yeah.
To like sort things out when things go nasty.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And do you think what does your dad do at the school?
My dad teaches home economics.
He
He's
teaches
a great
what?
teacher. Home economics. He's a great teacher.
Uh, will you type what he teaches?
Yeah. You want it?
Oh, heck.
No, it's not type it. Oh,
Oh, it's too far.
far out. That's why you said the keyboard sucks. The guy wants a new keyboard.
Ah, he teaches home ec.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Gotcha. So uh, then, what year or what grade do you think you'll be able to take his class?
A few months ago. A few months later.
A few months in the future or from now?
Grade 7. Grade
Grade
7.
7 to grade 9.
grade 7 to grade 9. All right. I've seen his files sometimes. I'm not stalking. I'm just curious when he took me to his school and I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, grade 7 to grade 9. Yeah, sure.
Nice. Um, well, that's pretty exciting. What plans do you have for your summer break?
Oh, I'm just gonna rest for a bit and I'm
Mhm.
just gonna do some studies
Mhm.
for the future year. Yeah, and
Mhm.
probably play some video games.
Nice.
I'm
Um,
gonna enjoy myself as a child for the last few months before I move on to junior high. I still want to be a child. I just don't want to take my responsibilities.
what kind of responsibilities or new responsibilities will you have in junior high school?
It's gonna be a lot of schoolworks. I've heard it's
Yeah.
it's a morning. Here's your breakfast, and you ride your bike to school. It's like start
Mhm.
studying. All right, study for a test and test papers down. It's a lot and
So you
test.
just keep on going.
Yeah, test, class, test, class, 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 test, class, test, class, essay, and bye
Yeah.
for the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So you feel like it's going to be pretty intense.
it's gonna be pretty intense. That's true.
Do you have any break in the middle, like any recess or lunchtime where you can kind of just chill out?
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about the new lunch thing.
Oh, why? Is it supposed to be
Uh,
gross?
uh yeah, the thing that the mayor said, free lunches for public schools. I'm lucky that I study in the private school now and not in the public school. I don't want to. I don't want that kind of free lunch. It's
Hmm.
what you call vegetarian.
It's pretty decent.
That's pretty decent.
Okay, so the free lunch in the public school or in the private school is pretty decent.
Well, in the public school, private schools
Oh,
have
okay.
private school rules. Mhm.
Mhm. And so, what will you have at your private school lunch? Will it be pretty good?
Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Like rice, and then you have some vegetables.
Hmm.
They're usually delicious. Sometimes with yeah.
Hey.
I have some bad experiences with those eggs
Oh yeah,
at lunch. Some of them are pretty good. Lots of them are pretty good, but some of them are just disgusting. I
yeah.
remember that egg, and I remembered for all my life. And for God's sake, I will never eat it again. In our school,
What way was it cooked?
uh,
Was it
uh,
just boiled or fried?
the schools that egg was disgusting.
And scrambled egg with
Scrambled.
pickle.
Oh, okay. Some bad scrambled eggs.
Allegedly disgusting. I really need to barf it out.
I remember I was in first grade, and my teacher told me, I was like, "What's this?" My teacher told me to eat it, and I was like, "Nah, yeah, teacher, I don't feel good. I'm
Oh,
just gonna go to the boy."
sorry. We only have 3 seconds left, but it was
All
nice to
right,
meet you. Bye.
you too. All right,
Bye.
see you